Hey guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock, and yes, Kizzy Rock is my birth given name. Happy Thursday evening. Want to say hey to all my subscribers, new as well as season. Got a word for you. Tap in. Happy Thursday evening, guys. Really quickly, I want to share this word while it downloaded in my spirit. So hopefully, if one of you guys needed it, you can tap in. That is a couple of things actually. But one thing is this right here. It's going to come easy. It's going to come easy. It's going to come easy. Whatever that thing is that you've been struggling with, truth of the matter is, it could have been something that God downloaded in your spirit. And truly, He needs you to work on that thing, whatever that thing is. But you feel like now it's a mountain. You know you need to get it done. And it's almost like, well, God, if this is something I need to get done, why does it seem so difficult? Why does it seem like it's a mountain, right? Where's the grace that will make it easier to climb this mountain, whatever that thing is, right? That thing can be a certain character flaw within yourself. That thing can be your finances. That thing can be waiting on this or waiting, whatever that thing is for you. We all have something different. But it seems so difficult now. It seems unattainable now. And you're stressing yourself out about it, and you're starting to beat yourself up because you feel like I can't conquer this thing, and it just is going to hold me back, etc., etc. Well, in the right time, which it can be tomorrow, right? Whatever the right time, God's timing is going to come easy. The reason why it's difficult now is because it's not time, like this second is not time, but you're pressing it because you feel like, wow, this is a download. I gotta be obedient because I know God said this. So, which is true, but God only gave it to you just so it can be to the forefront of your mind. So when He does bring certain things back, right? When He comes and say, okay, boom, now is the time. When you move, it will happen easily. So it feels like resistance now because today, or let me take that back, the second that you're listening, right? Because it can't be today, but the second that you're listening is not the time now. So don't allow Satan to get in your head and to make you think that you're so behind course and you don't have this thing perfected yet. And God said, I need to do this. And why is it so hard? Why is it so hard? Why is this hard? Nothing happening. It will come at an appointed time. And it's going to be easy. We're in a season now where there is no toiling. We're in due season for many. So everything that God has said or promised is going to come with ease. Right? You don't have to do anything. You're so used to fighting and so used to making things happen and making things toiling. But in this season, all you got to do is stand. All you have to do is stand. You don't feel your power in this season. You don't realize how in this season you're not even thinking about a narcissist, right? Somebody who've had control over so many years or for some a lifetime of your life, and all of a sudden now you don't even think about a narcissist. There's an ease. There's an ease that people are being shifted and moving and elevated. But again, when people hear that they're in due season or they're being elevated, we tend to think that that means this very, very second. In fact, God is just telling you that stuff to keep it to the forefront of your mind because He already know you like to drift off someplace else and you like to go on to this and start this thing because you can't see this happening this quick. So I ain't got time. So let me go back over here and go back over here and go back over here. He's like, no, I'm going to keep dropping it in your spirit to keep reminding you that is still yours. I said what I said, right? But stop toiling. Just be still. Be still. If it's something I need you to do, trust me, I'll convict your head off. You will know when I need you to do something. But too many times we're not used to being still, that when we're called to be still, we're still toiling. You're human. We're human. Raise my hands over there. Next thing, what else pinged my spirit? Listen, some of y'all ain't gonna want to hear this. But you already know, I don't care. I got to give it, right? I don't be wanting to hear stuff either. But when it comes to me, or when somebody comes to give me a word, which is typically usually a confirmation for me, and I'd be like, why you had to call? And say, like, I really was trying to like ignore that, and here you come with the old confirming word. But it is what it is. This won't be an issue with some of you guys, especially, my chosen, well, especially some people. You, some of y'all are very selfish, right? Again, in certain seasons, selfish is a great thing. I'm in a selfish season right now, right? And that just simply means you're putting yourself first. You're still helping other people. You're still being used, et cetera, et cetera. But you're putting yourself first, your needs first. Everyone else gets to overflow. But some people are truly, truly, truly selfish individuals for different reasons. Maybe they were raised that way. Maybe they got burned really bad and they're just like, I'm never going to such and such, such and such. Some of you guys are very, very stubborn. Any Taurus here, right? I'm not into like horoscopes such and such. Now I am a firm, and I don't even know if this is good or bad or sin or not sin, right? The characteristics of the signs. I'm not speaking about what's going to happen next week or next. Don't even come near me with that. But it's something about the characteristics of the sign that just, it makes sense. But anyway, Taurus are stubborn. Any stubborn folks here? Even if you're not a Taurus. You stubborn folks. You selfish folks. And again, this is not a diss. We all have our ways. I'm moody. I'm moody, right? I'm overly sensitive and I'm moody. So we all have our stuff. I love people who can claim their stuff. I love people who can claim their stuff. As a matter of fact, claim your stuff in the comment section. Tell me something about yourself that is a vice. Tell me something about yourself that you know you need to work on. Tell me something about yourself that is the common denominator and everybody says it to you. Right? Don't leave a girl out here hanging. Tell me your stuff. I'm moody. I don't have a lot of patience. I'm better, but I still struggle, right? But that's all right, because everything else overrides. You're not. You selfish people, you moody people, you people who think that it's all about you, right? You think it's all about you, and you're just the queen and you're the king and everything. Listen. Listen, you listening? Some of you who are waiting on kingdom partnerships, kingdom spouses, kingdom wives, whatever you deem the term to be. Again, there's so many different terms. You're gonna have a wake up call. You're gonna have a wake up call, and this is why your delay, this is why your transformation, this is why your wilderness, this is why your quiet season, whatever you want to call it, is taking a while, right? Because you're being transformed in certain areas that you don't think it's a problem, but in fact, God knows it's a problem. So whatever door is going to open for you, whatever you're going, I'm telling you, you're going to have a wake-up call if you do not get the lesson in this season. Again, everybody, well, not everybody, but most people say, God, just use me. Use me. Ooh, I want to be a soldier for the army of the Lord. Okay. Okay. Woo! My selfless people, you should have a more, a more easy time. Not easy, but maybe a more easier, if that's a word, time, because you're already selfless. So you're not going into due season expecting everything to revolve around you. To my empaths, my very sensitive people, if you realize what you will notice now in this season, for some, God is really building your sensitivity, right? Everything triggers us because we're empaths, right? Our feelings get hurt easy. We're crying every 2 minutes. this, and that, right? He is going to remain intact because that's how he's going to use you. But if you realize things don't trigger you so much in that sensitive way. You know, people always tell empath, you're just too sensitive, right? You hear that all the time. You're just too sensitive, right? Well, I mean, I'm around here feeling everything, of course. You say you like me, but I know you don't like me because my spirit, I feel what you're thinking. So you would notice, my empaths, that there's something going on in the spiritual realm in this season where God is really building you. There's almost like, again, he's leaving it intact, but things don't bother you as much as they used to. Because where he's taking you, that sensitivity, extreme sensitivity, can't go. My runners, I used to be a runner. I'm no longer a runner. My runners, when things go left or whatever, and you're just going to pick up and dip because you ain't got time for this, and I ain't listening. Try me not. I ain't the one. Because let me just tell you, boo, you ain't that cute, boo. I have choices, boo. You runners, you ain't going nowhere. You will be clipped up. So you may be in a spot in this season where you know, right? If I'm speaking to you, this is not for everybody. If I'm speaking to you, you know that within the last year, there are certain areas in your life where God has really built you, right? If you are the very selfish people, I'm speaking about selfish people. Like, seriously, I'm sure some you guys know some of those people. I don't think it's any of you, but really, 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 really selfish people. Like, seriously, they're not going to help anybody, not their own mama. Like, for real, right? So if that happens to be you, which I'm sure it's not, then you realize that you were being convicted more and more about being selfish, or you may have been challenged to plant seeds. You may have been challenged to help people, right? You may have been at a red light and saw somebody, I don't know, car tire, and you just wanted to drive, like, listen, everybody for self, and you got convicted and had to turn back around, right? So there's different ways that God will work on you in a certain area. So if he's pressing upon you a certain thing, that thing can't go. And if you keep fighting against it, you're just going to keep sitting, because he's not going to open the door if something is going to hurt or harm you. So for those of you, again, waiting for these perfect kingdom partnerships, it's going to be the complete opposite. However, you will get all the wonderful perks with it. But I'm talking about the people who have this mindset that's wrapped around this perfect fantasy. You're going to be challenged. Why would Satan not challenge anything that's for the kingdom? Especially partnership, because now it's double. You're going to be challenged. So you just can't be all sensitive, crying every 2 minutes over here. You can't be all selfish because your daddy told you that you was a princess, and don't ever let nobody tell you that you're not a princess, which is fine. But you may not get told that you're a princess every single day, and you're going to run, right? All my runners, right? You're going to get clipped up. This is why you're getting clipped up now in whatever season you're in. You're trying to do this, right? You know, your eyes catch it. What happens? What happens? You get sent back where? So you're getting clipped up now because you're being groomed now. Those of you who are used to having things your way, right? Not selfish in particularly, but you're just used to having things your way. It's my way or the highway. Okay. Okay. I don't want to give you this message, but you know, listen. I was trying to water my plants and it came to me. And so I figured I would just jump on and convict y'all to, you know, get it together, miss. Get it together, sir. It's your girl, Kizzy Rock.